It's opening day for Major League Baseball, and one former Major League pitcher is helping investors cash in on the next baseball star. Let's get to Eric Chemi, who's live at Yankee Stadium with more on this. Hey, Eric.
Hey, Melissa, that's right. The Yankees just finished their game. They won 7-2. I know as a Yankees fan, Melissa, you'll appreciate that. But this story, Michael Schwimmer runs a company called Big League Advance. And the idea here is a venture capital-like approach where people can invest money with him. He's raised over $150 million so far. And you treat minor league players like venture capital companies. They invest typically $300,000 to $500,000 for about a 3 to 5% stake in these players. It's not a loan. The players can keep the money for the rest of their lives. But if they make it to the majors, then Big League Advance gets a cut of their major league earnings. And as we've seen with contracts like Bryce Harper and Manny Machado, you could see a $300 million contract. All of a sudden, 3% of that could make a lot of money. Here's what Schwimmer had to say about his firm.
It's set up just like a tech startup. If you invest in 10 tech startups and 1 or 2 become Facebook and Google, you're going to do pretty well, even though the 8 or 9 miss. And that's how we do it, just for baseball players instead of tech stocks.
And so Schwimmer's point is that, look, we know we're going to lose money on most of our players, about 80% of them, but just a few of those that make enough, they're going to cover all the losses on everybody else. The one thing that people like about this investment, it's not correlated to the stock market. So while everyone is out there concerned about stock market, bond market volatility, this is an uncorrelated asset, and that's why he's seeing a lot of high net worth investors getting involved in this product. Back to you, Melissa.
It'll be interesting to see what the longer-term returns are, Eric. Thank you. Eric Chemi outside Yankee Stadium. Guy, this is an interesting development.
It's fantasy sports 2.0 is what it is. And think about it, in the 80s, I could have bought Pete Najarian futures, or in the 90s, Dan Nathan lacrosse futures.
Wow.
I'm sure Phil played something. I could have bought PC futures.
Vinny Testaverde.
Vinny Testaverde. Right. But this is the next iteration. It's, in a lot of ways, this is the next iteration of fantasy sports. It's fascinating.